Now, before we get into this entertaining video, we would just like to remind you to like and subscribe.
Yes, please do like and subscribe.
Sunflowers!
Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you today? Well, let me just finish this reading. I said I was going to do it. I've been putting it off and off and off for the last week or so. So let me do it. If this is the last thing I do today, I want to read on Jennifer and Christopher. But is his name Christopher?
Yeah, Christian.
Christian. What I don't understand is this. You know, we talked about this in Chit Chat. I don't understand why he left the country.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand this. He was just on Carlos King. Sammy can't leave the country. I'm looking at baby. Let me try to focus. Let me talk to you. He left the country. He said that he wasn't supposed to leave the country. So I'm so shocked. So I'm glad I didn't read on it yesterday. So it was meant for me to read on it today. But nevertheless, the thing is, for what Baby Crone said, he had to go and finish his term. He said he had 3 years left, but he had a 1 year on home arrest. And Baby Crone, you said he had about 2 years.
Yeah.
Not quite 2 years.
Yeah, they said nearly 2 years.
If that's not the dumbest thing that they both could have done, I don't understand. That ankle bracelet should always be a reminder. Who? And I guess that leaves me with this. How is Jennifer feeling now? Why would she do? I know that she just want him around her, and I get it. But why take a chance? That was the most foolish thing. It was foolishness. I don't even understand that. I mean, only a year. I know she likes to travel and everything. You love them. You couldn't postpone traveling for a year? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. To me, from what I'm understanding, it seems a little selfish. And it seemed like he's got in trouble because he's willing to do anything for Jennifer to prove that I'm not a swindler. I'm not a, what is that word, baby? I'm not a scammer. I call them swindlers. You call them scammers. That's what I saw. I saw I'll do anything. And this is something, and it seemed like he took this very seriously because he mentioned it. And for you to get off the show and now a few days later, you going to have to go and finish, you got to report to prison immediately. I want to know how Jennifer is feeling right now. I want to know how she's doing. She got to be miserable. What, they get ready to get married?
Yes.
So it's postponed for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's if he have good behavior. So that means he got to finish his term now. If that's not stupid. Well, anyway, Jennifer, is this you? It's going to be me. Okay. A 7. Toiling. Trying to keep things at bay. What are you doing? What is this? What are you struggling for? What is the struggle? What are you trying to hold back? What is it you're trying to hold back? This wedding, this what? What was this self-sabotage? What was this? I don't know. Now I see cups. Let me just lay these out. Now I see the Hermit. Now I see Judgment. And I see that 6 of Pentacles. Baby Crone, look up 6 of Pentacles in that book for me, please. I already know what it means, but I'm looking for something because 6 of Pentacles, I've been studying on 6s. And I've been trying to understand what is the 6th zodiac sign?
Virgo.
Right. So, and Virgo is like family and home, being home with family and stuff like that. Am I right? Mm-hmm. So yeah. So I've been trying to study, but what's throwing me off is Virgo is in September, right?
Yes. Actually, we just entered Virgo season
Right,
today.
yes, I thought it was yesterday, today.
Oh.
Anyway, give me the Six of
Yes.
Pentacles.
The Six of Pentacles wants you to share your time, resources, and skills so others can prosper. In doing so, you'll benefit too.
This is what I see. I think that when he went on that trip, they knew that was wrong. But they just had to do it. They did. And I see this cost. Do you see this? Resurrection. This is at the base. This was like they sabotaged themselves. Now I see there's a crossroad. Jennifer is struggling right now with all her ideas and her illusions. And now she's seeking. I don't know what she's looking for. Maybe a good lawyer. I don't know what she's looking for at this point. It seemed like, I don't know what she's looking for. Do Jennifer regret this happening? Because I've heard people say that she reported him. She never reported them.
Okay.
Word got out, from what I understand, word got out he left the country. And they were together in Paris. That's what they were bonding about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was my question? I just asked it. That's okay. I just want to know. What were they thinking? Did they think about this? What I get they just turned their back on everything. Like they just threw caution to the wind. They didn't let the things now bother them. And maybe they thought they could go get away with it. Maybe they did it before. But Jennifer is a celebrity. She can't go nowhere and nobody ain't gonna pretty much know who she is pretty much. And here, this is what I see. They threw caution to the wind. They threw caution to the wind and they underestimated and they were deceived by their own illusions. Their own illusions. Is Jennifer gonna wait for them? Ooh. From what the cards are looking at, yes. Yes, she's standing there and she's waiting. She's going to support him. I see a card where, think about it. This is a cup and this is what? This is the 5. So this is really, really bad. And it was a joyous time. And I see it right here. It was joyous. They was having fun on that little vacation that they ought not take. And I see that they were having fun. And now I see a king I think that she's 30. I think she's embarrassed. I think all these things are going on right now. But do I think that she's going to stick with him? It looks like yes. Who knows? Wheel of Fortune. That's a long time. But you don't see the king facing me. So if the king is not facing me, but the king is looking at the fun time that they had. So she's in her own mourning right now. Yeah, they had fun. They've been around the world. They had fun. And apparently they've been doing this before. This is not the first time. I think they just got caught. They were taking a risky chance. This is what I think. And it's just the chicken came home to roost. And see, now you like they busted. I don't understand. Maybe on the show, he was talking about we traveled before and all she liked to do. And you know what? I didn't think anything about it. Mm-hmm. But they were probably traveling and getting away with it. I don't know how, but they just took the wrong trip at the wrong time and got found out. Mm-hmm. You know? So I want to be clear. How is Jennifer doing? Is she happy, sad, or indifferent about it? It's a burden, and it's like you see this. It's a very turbulent time for her. Very turbulent. She's emotionally just up and down with it. Physically, she's up, she's down, she's all over the place right now. This is what I get. I think this was a psychic blow. I think that she probably thinking, why did we do this? I feel as though she feels as though she's partly responsible, because I would feel that way. And I feel as though here is a 10, here is a burden. So instead of her home, she's outside of her home, the home that she had envisioned. I don't know why they would sabotage their relationship like this. Why would they sabotage their relationship? Bored, wanting to have fun, being bored, wanting to have fun, wanting to live, do things. That ankle monitor wasn't us warning. Wanting to go, all these cups. So this lets me know this is a very emotional time. Very emotional time for her. Yep. I just think right now they just wanted to go, they wanted to do, just not thinking, and they let the outside forces of their desires bum rush them without thinking. Let's just do it, let's go. And I think they weren't thinking, and they weren't thinking of the consequences, because they probably had traveled before and got away. That's what it sounded like to me. And now they got caught. This is a travesty. So I asked if Jennifer will wait for him. The card showed up. Who knows? Who knows? But is she very sad right now? The cards are showing that she is very sad about this. Yeah, it seemed like she's at a place of, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do? He was my traveling partner. We had fun. I loved him. She's at that place of, what am I going to do? Mm-hmm. What am I going to do now? I just lost my best friend. The best friend I ever had. This is what she said. She said he was the best. He was one of the best. She didn't even care what people thought about him. This is such a sabotage. Now she's lost without him. She's lost. She feels bound. She lost him. This is terrible. Maybe they still together. I don't know. From what I understand, he had to send himself in as soon as he got back. Or he would have a warrant out for him, right?
Yes.
So, the lovers, this is all love. She's sad. She feels blindsided. She feels lost. She feels like she lost her best friend. She's wavering back and forth. It's mental right now. And this is a moment. This is a sad moment. This is a burden according to the cards. What do you say?
As a question. Mm-hmm. Yes, my question is, does Christian love?
Did he love her? Did he really love her? Let's see. Well, what I get here, I see the high priestess. That means somebody thinking real deep about someone. He was on he treasured her. He had respect for her, and he had respect for who she was and what she brought to the table. And yet he wanted to have the strength so this wouldn't happen, so he wouldn't get arrested. But dealing with the desires of the woman, because this is why. Because he even said that's what Jennifer liked to do. She liked to travel and shop and do all these things. This is what he said. And so you didn't see it.
No.
Right. So I'm looking to you like you have. So he said these things. And so I just think they just been traveling, doing stuff every now and then here and there. And I think they just got caught. That's what I believe, So yeah, I think that the very thing he didn't want to happen has happened. I feel as though he's humiliated. I feel as though I would be so embarrassed, especially after it happened. What's his name? Carlos King put the video up. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad he put the video up. I'm glad. Because I got to see the video before I knew this. When did this happen? When did he get arrested?
Let me see.
When he turned himself in. So this is crazy. I don't have much to say about this
Mm.
because everything I wanted to know, I pretty much know.
6 days ago, so a week ago.
And when did the video come out with her and Carlos King? With Williams and Carlos King? Because this is really, it just seems like I see a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, a lot of energy, a lot of contemplation, bad choices. They both learned this.
Mm-hmm.
They both knew better. That's why I can't just, the only reason why I think that he did it for her. He loves her. That's my opinion.
I'm trying to figure out when this interview was.
I don't know. It wasn't long ago. Because shortly after he put the video out, he got arrested 6 days ago. So that video must have was put out like what, 7 days ago? 8 days ago? I just seen this video
Yeah,
like
here,
3 days ago.
According to YouTube, it says it was posted 2 days ago.
After he was arrested.
Mm-hmm.
But why was he talking on the video that
It's been pre-recorded.
It was pre-recorded. And so after he put the video out was after that he got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a smart move.
Yeah, either that or this was just the time it was allotted to be.
Yeah, but he had gotten arrested.
That's true.
You said the video was out 2 days prior to the video coming out.
What?
You said that he got arrested 6 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the video, did it say it came out like 2 days ago?
Yeah, so 4 days later.
So he didn't put it right out.
Mm-mm.
So when he heard about the story, he put it out. Well, why not?
Yeah.
I'm glad because
The evidence is right there.
I just got it. I didn't even get the information about him being arrested until like, what was it, yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I found out about it. But I saw the video. I seen this video like 2 or 3 days ago. So, because I've already talked about Jennifer, haven't I? So we talked about her. No?
No.
I haven't. I forgot about her.
No, but like you said, she was on the list to read on her.
Right, that's what I mean when I said, right. So, and that was last week, because I've been hearing a lot about Jennifer and about Basketball Wives, and I have been really saying, should I go back? Should I go back? Should I go back? I don't know. But nevertheless, the cards are definitely showing that this is really a tough time for Jennifer. I feel as though I don't know what the ins and outs, but from what the information I gathered and from what the cards say, I hold them both in contempt for this. Not that Jennifer is going to do time. I just don't understand why they didn't abide by the rules. And only thing that leads me to think, and I could be wrong, everything I say is allegedly, for real, is that they had traveled, because this is what he had alluded to in the interview with Carlos King, and that she loved to shop. So I'm thinking that if I heard it correctly, let me put all that out there to cover myself. But as I see it, why take a chance? Like that's on both of them. Because he said he don't really need all the fanfare. But Jennifer loves it. They love it. They love having time together, spending time together. And I truly believe that he did this out of the love for Jennifer. Do I think he loved Jennifer? Absolutely. And my question would be, why wouldn't he? She's self-made. She's beautiful. Why wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
You know, people act like he's in love. Why wouldn't he? And I guess people saying, why would she be in love with him? Why not him? Because he was a criminal, and he's a criminal for what was that he did? He was a chaser. That's not the word we use. A swindler, a scammer. So he scammed people out of money, out of business. This is what he did. And so, and Jennifer even said on the show how she's seen it make money. She said 50,000, she's seen it. So, and even the ring, the diamond ring that he bought her, it had to take money. So, I don't know, Jennifer.
He was out on probation and arrested for domestic violence.
With Jennifer?
Let me find.
That's what he went to jail for. That's what he went to prison for with his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, with his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, this was years ago.
But yeah, no, that's what he was
Convicted for.
Right.
Right. And so he got out on early parole.
Mhm.
So, but he was under mandate. He couldn't leave the country. He had did his 3 years, but he was only down for 1 more year, he said.
Yeah.
And he did this. This is so asinine. I just can't understand it. It just reminds me of Blueface. When people do things, and I blame Jennifer for a part of it. You know? I don't know why she would want, like, this doesn't make sense to me.
Especially days before your wedding, allegedly.
Or a month or two. Either way, nevertheless, is she gonna wait for him? I just want a straight up answer. Not without a struggle. Not without a struggle. In other words, not without a fight. It's gonna be hard for her to remain faithful for him. It's gonna be hard. You know, it's gonna be a struggle. It's going to be a struggle because what I'm gathering, he's not there, and she's the type of woman that like her man around, and this is going to be a struggle for her. Mm-hmm. Do he love Jennifer? Did you ask that?
Yes, I did.
What did the card say? I know they said yes, but let me see. Yes, he loves her. Here it is. It's the king and the queen. Yes. And in order to keep that love alive, they're going to need strength. They're going to need strength. They love each other. And only love can keep them together. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. And is it worth it? Is it worth it? And what kind of line of work he's going to get into? Because the work he was in, he can never go back to it if he's ever with me. Ever. Like going back to that scam and stuff, that would be over. So right now, as far as this reading is concerned, she's sad. It's she's going through her moment. The cards do show they're compatible. What's their sign? And that they loved each other. The card said it. And that this is going to cause them to go real, real deep and a real big struggle to see he in prison. So it ain't going to matter. Well, I don't know if he's in, but that says stop unless they could get him off. But they're going to need strength. And the Wheel of Fortune and the world, she loves to travel and get out. She's right now, nothing is clear to her right now. This is why this sword, her frequency isn't clear. Right now, she's just humiliated right now, the both of them. This had to be a very humiliating thing, especially after seeing the interview.
Yes. Jennifer, she is a Virgo.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she got a birthday coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is sad.
What? Oh,
I was wishing them. Go ahead. You got
okay. And I hope this. No, that doesn't look right.
And as you look it up, I just looking at this. She got some sleepless nights. She's got some hard truths to deal with.
Oh,
She's got some things, huh?
I said, okay, yeah, this is his profile.
Go ahead.
Apparently, they make me want to search for this. Okay, hold up, here it is. His zodiac sign is, a Gemini.
So, I don't know about them, but I don't know. I just wish Jennifer the best. And you just got to look at it. It just wasn't meant to be. Maybe it was destiny coming in and saving you from a heartache. Or maybe it was just he wasn't quite ready. He wasn't. To break this, to break his parole, I think it was stupid. And for you to be with him is even stupider. I don't get that. I don't understand it. And if I'm wrong, I'm only going by the things that I know and what the cards are saying. However, the cards are saying to stay with him as he do the rest of his time. It will be a struggle for her. It will be a reminiscent time, but it will be a struggle because she's not the one to seem like to sit around. She like to travel, she like to go, and she like a partner. But the Wheel of Fortune And when I see the king, when I ask, it seemed like it's just right now looking at all the fun times and all the things they did and how foolish of a mistake they made. That's all I got. You have any questions?
I don't think so.
That's so wonderful because I am so hungry.
Okay.
So anyway, so this is what I got off for Jennifer and what's his name?
Christian.
I am so sad to see that this has happened. I was rooting for them and I was believing in them because sometimes the people that marry the underdogs, they weren't. But they, to me, they went on this trip together, allegedly. They fell together. This was so stupid, and it only allows me to think that they have done this before and got away with it. And this time, they didn't. And he was arrested before the show came out. So I don't know what to make out of it, or somebody told. I don't know. And I know it wouldn't have been Jennifer. What would be her point?
Right.
She loved them. That's all I got. So with that being said, I hope you really enjoyed this. Please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading. Or give us a comment. Subscribe. It means a lot to the Crones. We thank you so much for joining us. We really, really do. We love you. Sunflowers.